Welcome back, Wolfpack Brolis here, and let's do a YouTube ramble about current events, because there's a lot of really weird things going on right now about hype and news and speculation and all sorts of crazy things, and it's actually going in a really weird direction. So I did my Ryu video, and the way I went about doing the Ryu videos, I woke up today, I wasn't expecting anything, I just like, ugh, alright, what do we got today? I go through Twitter and people are saying, oh, I'm playing Ryu, it's fun. It's like, what? No, you're not. That was fake. That was like 2 months ago and no one believed it, right? And I kept scrolling down and it was weird because I only saw a couple people talking about it. This seems like something so big, so amazing, that everyone should be talking about it, but it feels like less people are talking about it than when we had that fake leak a while ago. I don't know how many months ago, but like with the last update, people found hidden files, that there was like one Ryu voice clip and then like one Roy like sound effect and then like some kind of stage sound for Ryu or something. Like, there was all this hype, and people were like, oh my god, Ryu's confirmed for Smash, Roy's confirmed for Smash, all these people, we're gonna have it in Smash. And then we got Lucas news, and everyone's like, yo, we're gonna have so many characters, when are these things coming out? But then Nintendo went quiet. Nintendo didn't say anything, they weren't like, get ready this summer, get ready for this fall, get ready coming soon. They're like, by the way, Lucas. And then people were like, by the way, we found all these Ryu and things, and then people got so hyped for it. And then since we didn't hear anything from Nintendo, we didn't hear anything about it for a while, the hype faded away, and now Ryu is actually available. Ryu is downloaded, and yet no one's talking about it. The few people that have downloaded are talking about it, and some people like making videos, but at the same time, I think it's because people don't believe it. They're like, we already saw this crap, we already heard about it. I don't want to fall for this again, because I don't want my feelings hurt. Because a lot of people, it's not that we don't want Ryu, not that we don't want Roy, maybe a couple of us, but overall people are like, yes Ryu, yes Roy, yes more DLC. Please give me more DLC for my Smash game, I want this all. So people don't want to get hurt by it. They don't want to fall into that false belief, because when so many people jumped on it, you know, that's the thing about YouTube. That's the thing about games media. You find one little thing and everyone wants that money. Everyone wants those views, because, you know, if I get that page click, if I get that if I get someone watching my video, I'm making money for that. If I'm the first person to talk about it, I'm going to be higher up on the ranks. More people are going to watch my video because I'm the only news out there for the moment. So people jump on it. They don't really do their research. They don't add anything to it. They just say, oh my god, we found this. This is the thing. Oh my god, Ryu confirmed. Guys, like my video, comment, subscribe, give me money kind of idea. And everyone jumps on it. So now you're getting bombarded with information as a consumer. And you don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. You just know that something's fishy here because there isn't a Nintendo actual spoken statement. Now here's the thing about Nintendo. They're not really big on announcements, that you have to find their video directly, and that's about it. Normally you hear about it from 20 other people that outrank Nintendo. They outrank their own, or they're outranked by their own games and stuff, because people are wanting it so bad. And you even see channels like getting copyright strikes and stuff because they're too quick on the news. They leak it before Nintendo gets mad, they shut down the video, and then it's like, well, that video got taken down, must have been fake. Even though it got taken down because it was real, it was just mistimed or something like that. So then Nintendo, we actually have Ryu. The only way I figured this out is because I went, you know what? I'm downloading Ryu. Like, I went onto I picked up my Game Boy. I picked up my DS. I went in, I downloaded Ryu, I started playing, and that's the only way I knew. I didn't trust anything else. I couldn't find Nintendo's things. I didn't want to sift through a Nintendo Direct. I didn't want to search for Nintendo's videos. It wasn't in my Twitter feed. There were other people kind of talking about it. So the only way I could do it was get a hands-on experience. And because of that, I look like a total noob in my video because I'm like, oh my god, Ryu has combos. Ryu has a Hadouken that you can do with inputs and stuff. And it was like it was awesome. Like, my first impression is my first impression. I'm super hyped about it, but no one else is. And then I read the comments, and the comments were really fishy because some people are like, this is fake, right? We saw this a couple months ago. This is fake. This is completely, it's real? But it looks so real. How's he playing it if it's fake? Kind of idea. Like, a lot of the comments are really nervous. And then other comments are people that saw the Nintendo. They saw the press release and they're like, oh, you freaking scrub. And in this case, you know, I could only trust myself. I couldn't trust anything else. And a lot of people, they still don't know it's real. Some people might watch this video and be like, Ryu's real? Kind of idea, because that's just what's happened. That we got so much hype that it led to anti-hype. That people didn't believe the real thing because people tried to hype it up for their own pockets, for their money, and then when it was official for Nintendo, no one cares? Like, people are caring now. Like, as more and more people realize that this isn't fake and they download Ryu for themselves, they're enjoying it and it's not as fake. But initially, the news didn't land as hard as the fake news that when it was leaked a while ago. So here the leaks are hurting, here the speculation's hurting, and the only person that doesn't hurt is the people speculating. That there is no drawback to making fake news. that, like, I think the biggest thing to go back to is when, right before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, there was that whole Reddit leak. My friend works at Nintendo. He snuck this out from the Let's Play. He says that we're going to get so many megas, like Mega Milotic's confirmed, but he doesn't know all the megas, because he doesn't work in that section. You know, they made a believable fake article, and the only thing you can do is benefit from it. If you were wrong, it was speculation. It wasn't. And why are you believing me? It wasn't official. You're an idiot if you believe me. But if it was correct, oh my god, I predicted Mega Milotic. I predicted all these things. Am I so good? Look how awesome I am. You know, all it is an ego trip / a money trip, because if you were correct, people are going to go to that video where you called it. And also, if you make it sound believable enough, people are going to watch it anyways. And that's kind of the thing, that hype and speculation is there because it has elements that we want to believe. I've talked about this before. That if you put enough believable elements, everyone wants Ryu. Everyone wants to see people come back. You know, Lucas is big. Some people really liked Roy. Maybe they'll upgrade Roy. Maybe they'll make him like super viable now. Everyone wants to see these things. So when it's announced, there's that doubt that's like, I don't want to believe this because that's completely fake. But then you're overwhelmed by your whimsy. You're overwhelmed by wanting it more than reality itself. And that was the thing with the Pokemon. And here's the thing. So many YouTubers jumped on that. Everyone was like, yo, this is going to be real. This guy works for Nintendo. This guy's cousins, uncles, friends, dogs, like care sitter. Yo, he got this off of Nintendo themselves. This has to be real. And a lot of people believed it. A lot of people didn't believe it to their credit. But then, you know, it's hard to not believe it when you have sources. Or not sources, but when you have people of standing. Then when you have YouTubers that have tens of thousands of subscribers making news videos about this, telling you, hey, let's make this, like, because if they're confident, hey, this is real, well, that means they're confident, it must be real. And if I was right, then see, I wasn't nervous about it. I was absolutely confident that this was the real leak. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but we all know the YouTubers that were like, yo, I'm going to do 4 videos today about this. Look, new information. Oh, he updated. Oh, wait, he hasn't updated. Oh, wait, this is fake. Oh, wait, it's not fake. You know, because that's money. That's money. That's tens of thousands of views on each of those because you're getting to the leak. If it turns out to be real, you're getting even more. And it's all for the view baiting. And that's hype again. That's all that hype, but then it leads to anti-hype. Because either people don't believe it, when it comes out, they're in disbelief. And we're seeing that right now with Super Smash Bros. And I think Super Smash Bros. Is the biggest example of everything just kind of caving in on itself. But people are just abusing the system so much because there's no drawback to it. That if you make it sound good, you can do 3 video updates on one source of news because it's going to give you views. You're going to get different parts, people searching different things. Same with any kind of games media, like online news articles. Doesn't matter what you say. You're not really too accountable. Sure, people will call you an idiot at some point, but it was just speculation in the end. And then, like, Super Mystery Dungeon, I think, is another good one. We got one news announcement that tells us the date, and people jumped on it. People, dozens and dozens of YouTubers like, hey, we got Super Mystery Dungeon. That's it. But it's a cool thing, so we have a Pokemon game this year kind of idea. But really, it's just bad because you're doing it for money. And that's really all I can say about this video, is that be wary. Some people, they don't only do it for money. Some people, they try to add to it. Some people, they try to, like, you know, bring something to it. They might even say, yo, be careful, this might be false. There are other people, they put it out within 5 seconds. Sorry, got burps. But within 5 seconds of hearing the news, they make a video, they rush something out, 2 minutes long, and they're like, yo, news, money, news, this is great, hype, tell your friends because hype, share this news, you know, you heard it here first kind of idea. And then that's good, but, you know, you gotta be worried about it. You can't fall to the view bait. I've done a couple of things, like, we want to be misled in these situations because it makes us happy to be misled. Like, if only it was real kind of thing. You know, you make people happy and then it works out. At the same time, not everyone does it for just views. What I try to do is I only do it about things I'm passionate about. I only do it if I can add to it. Like, if I can do another 3 minutes, you know, make at least a decent sized video for you guys to get your ad view out of it, it might make sense to me. Because it's like, okay, we have this news, but what does that mean? Does it mean another game? Does this mean other things? Does this impact anything else we already know? Is this fake? Is this real? You know, I try to weigh everything. I try to add my input to it instead of just be like this mindless news spouter that's only in it for the money. So, you know, it can be argued that since I do it, it is money, but I try to make it as fair as possible to you guys, and other people do as well. That, you know, you just have to try to be weary. Try to not let yourself fall for that. Try to not let those guys catch you off guard, and try to call them out on their crap too, because the only way that this is going to stop is if people, you know, just dial it back. it's not always about the money. It's about trying to not hurt the community as well. But, you know, games media is pretty tricky like that if you're watching one like Total Biscuit, you know. It's all about getting that first view, and then that's it. So hopefully, man, this got pretty serious. It was like, yeah, Ryu's actually a thing too. It's about greed. That's all this is in the end. So remember, guys, just be wary. Don't try to always fall for it. I know it's so hard when I have a delicious looking thumbnail and a delicious looking news article, and you just, maybe he'll say something I haven't heard before, kind of idea. And you know, it does work. It is a very good source of marketing, which is why it's so successful, which is why it continues to kind of have these ups and downs. Sometimes we need it. In a weird way, you know, we needed me making that video about the Ryu first impressions early, because say if I waited till tomorrow, people would be like, wait, I could have been playing Ryu all day? Because sometimes it's actually the correct news. Sometimes it's actually something where, oh, I did not know this legitimately. Thank you for informing me, because, you know, I don't follow all the direct news announcements. You might have missed that tweet. That might have dropped below all the other videos, like the official announcement. You know, I'm not subscribed to Pokemon, the channel. A lot of people aren't. So, you know, you might miss all those real updates. So you need someone quoting a real article. You need someone saying, this is officially announced. Thank you very much for watching me over other people. Here's my input. Here's what else I can bring. Because sometimes official sites are boring. It's like, oh yeah, it's announced. You go and bring anything. But then we have a personality when you have one of your favorite YouTubers like, yo, we got this and it's hype and it's great. It's so great. It's so great. Thank you very much, you know, kind of idea. Like, there's a lot of things that are good about it. There are a lot of things that are bad about it. And you just need to be a little more weary of what's good and what's bad. Because it is needed. At the same time, it does hurt a lot if it's done in a bad way for the wrong reasons. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you all have a nice day. What a ramble. But Ryu's confirmed, and we got Roy and Lucas. Go play him, go have some fun, and have a nice day, as always.